All right, welcome back. Oh my goodness, I think I got it. I think I fixed it. Guys. I'm very sorry about that. I had technical issues and I think I got it back right. If you guys can hear me now, if anybody comes in, please let me know that you can hear me with no issues. Everything on my end is looking right. It does look like my mic's working again. I don't know how that happened. I don't know if my first part of my live stream at all worked. Um, but I'm back. There we go. So, I am back, and I apologize for the. I don't know. I don't even know what happened. No idea what happened there. But we are back. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. I don't want it to fade in and out. Why? There we go. I just want to hear the music in the background. I don't need it to fade out every time I talk. So I think it is finally working again. And yeah. All right. So sorry about that. I messed up somewhere. I don't know what happened. I guess technical difficulties will happen. This is what happens when you start a live. This is what happens when you podcast and you're doing it live. Fuck it. We'll do it live. It's the motherfucking. Man, that was stressful. I am glad that I fixed it though. And I'm glad I got back on here, and I'm glad everything seems to be working now. I don't know what happened or why it happened that way. I'm just hoping that the first part of my show worked. It's a good possibility that I have no audio on the first at all. So the first part of my episode could have no audio at all, and that is going to suck. But, you know, we live, we learn. Take two. So this is take two. Hopefully you guys don't hear this in the background. I'm just checking to see if Yep. So it looks like this whole episode is going to be scratched because the audio was messed up for the whole thing. Don't know how it got messed up. It was working when I started the broadcast, and then it just stopped working right at the beginning of the episode, which really sucks. But that's what you get when you don't have comments in here telling me you can't hear anything. So I do appreciate you. And thank you, Yolanda, for letting me know that there was no audio on the first part of it. But hopefully, you know, we'll scratch that one, and this turned into a, 45-minute show, which sucks, but it is what it is, and we'll make the best of it. I will scratch that. I will go and delete that video. That broadcast will not work anymore. Oh well, I'm still here though, and I'm glad to be here. My name is Ziggy. Welcome to Ziggy Talks. I'm your host, Ziggy. Want to let you know about 7686 Designs. You can check them out at facebook.com/7686designs. Get custom anything. Yeah, custom shirts, custom coasters, custom tumblers. And if you go back to episode 1, I have a tumbler that I have on there that is made by the company. I help that company out by running the Facebook. while Vicky does the actual work. She makes the shirts, she does sublimation, and it comes out crisp, clean, detailed designs, and they look amazing. So make sure to check out 7686 Designs at Facebook. And if you have any questions or inquiries about wanting to get something customized or have, an event or something that you need shirts for made up, email us at 7686designs@gmail.com. Also, if you are ever inquiring about anything about sponsoring this episode, maybe being a co-host or coming on here to, shout out some art that you're doing, if you're a musician or you know somebody that's a musician or artist that might want to get their name out there, give them my information. Email me at ziggytalks216@gmail.com. And all inquiries about the show can be done through there. Any sponsorships, any interviews, or just want to come on the podcast, email me there and I will get all the details and we can talk more on that. Scratching the first hour and a half of the show, I talked and nobody heard anything, so that was all scratched, and that does happen, but so with that being said, I guess I have a few things I can talk about, because you will never hear about it if I don't reiterate what went on the first half of the show. So you could check out Ziggy Talks Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. You can comment live. I will get your comments read as the show is airing. I plan on having a co-host here. Got a few people in the works that I'm talking with about getting them on the show, and different artists, streamers, stuff like that I want to get on the show and enjoy talking with them and vibing with them and seeing what projects and stuff they got going on. So that is in the works. Hopefully that is coming soon. Hopefully by next week I will have something to tell you on Monday or Wednesday, future at least guest on the show. As of right now, it's just me, and I'm happy about it. I'm just happy to get this podcast up and running. It's been something that I've been dreaming to do for a long time, so yes, I am glad to be here. So weird having the first part of this scratched, but we'll get through it. I'll push through it and enjoy being here. It's a fun time, and obviously we wasted an hour. Well, I wasted an hour of time just talking into a mic with no audio at all. So it happens. It is what it is. I am not mad about it. I will grow and learn from it. So yeah, I do have a couple feelers out there for co-host or people that, are going to be guests on this show, hopefully in the near future, so I don't have to just sit here and talk to a camera by myself. It does help when you guys comment, keep the conversation going. You guys have something you guys want to talk about, you want to talk to me about, you want me to discuss on the show, comment. It's free to comment, and please like, share, and subscribe to Ziggy Talks, so I can get my name out there and I can get this podcast up and running. With that being said, it's been an eventful day. Obviously, with all the things that happened in the beginning of the show that is no longer going to be there, yeah, it sucks. But man, that's going to eat at me today. But I had work this morning. It's not my primary job. I am a security officer. As my day job, it is what it is, and it helps me be able to do things because there's a lot of downtime in being a security officer. But I do what I can and make the best of every situation. Love my job, love where I work. Hanging out with my son. I have my son this week. In the summertime, I get him for 2 full weeks, so I usually take either the first or third week or the second and fourth week of either June or July, and this is my week. I took them the first week and the third week of July this year. Other than that, I give them every single weekend, which is awesome because working Monday through Friday, my regular job, gives me all that free time on the weekend to spend with him, and I absolutely love it. So it's nice to have that working with him and hanging out with him and doing fun things. We go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame all the time, go to the zoo sometimes, just different things around here, taking parks and stuff like that. We went to Dairy Queen yesterday, and when I tell you that I was so excited to go to Dairy Queen, let me tell you why. So I was watching Facebook Reels, I think it is. It's just like TikToks, but Reels. And I was watching this Dairy Queen secret hack. I did not know that they actually have the cookie crumb that they have in their cakes, their ice cream cakes. They have that as a option to put in your blizzards. It's not an option that comes in any of the blizzards that they have on their menu. It's an add-on, so you can actually add for the cookie crumble or ask for the cookie crumble and they will put it in there. So when I tell you that is the most delicious thing, and whoever created cookie crumble for the cakes at Dairy Queen, most amazing things. But to be able to get them in blizzards so you don't have to buy a whole cake and you can eat it at any point in time, I tell you, when I took my son yesterday, absolutely loved it. So I recommend if you go to Dairy Queen, get the cookie crumble added to your blizzards. I am Ziggy, your host, and this is Ziggy Talks. So I appreciate everybody that comes and watches, share, like, subscribe, hit that notification. I am going to be doing podcasts Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Unfortunately, it got scratched from the first half of the show because there was no audio on it. I didn't have anybody in here to let me know, and unfortunately, I did not check that on my own. I thought everything was working when I went live, and something cut the audio off in the middle, which sucks, but it is what it is. With that being said, we're back here though. I still got another half hour to go, so I'm gonna make the best of it and enjoy every moment that I get. If you get a chance, the sponsor of this podcast, at least these episodes starting off, is going to be 7686 Designs. It's a design company that I work with. I usually do the Facebook things and deal with the ins and outs of dealing with people and talking to people and getting orders ready to go. If you are interested in getting something from 7686 Designs, you can reach them at facebook.com/7686designs, or you can email me directly at 7686designs@gmail.com. So yeah, check it out. The Facebook is going to have updates. I will get updates. I do have the card here. Give me 1 second to pull that up. I did have that here before. I don't think, oh, I have to add it again because it was not on there. I had to restart this, so let me go grab this real quick so you guys can see our brand new business card that I just designed, and we just got them, and I will put that up on the screen. Look at that, 7686 Designs, 7686designs@gmail.com, facebook.com/7686designs. Very detailed work. It looks great, it looks amazing, it comes out great. She does sublimation, so it's very vibrant colors. It comes out looking like what you would see as your detailed photo, so it's really nice. So go check that out. And Bert, thank you very much. Love your setup. I appreciate that. Yeah, the setup is pretty much mostly Amazon. I think I got a couple things. The lighting system that I have are all Amazon. The soundboard I have is Amazon. Definitely, probably in the future, going to go ahead and upgrade the soundboard because apparently I'm having issues with it, and it's only the second episode. So it is what it is. I will get that fixed, but it's working again. I did figure out what the problem was. Some of the knobs on the board are actually pretty finicky. Probably can lift it up here. So this is the little soundboard that I have. It's got little things that I can do. Stuff like that. But the little knobs on there sometimes don't work correctly, so it is what it is. But I got to fix, and you guys are hearing me, so at least there will be about 45 minutes of a show today. Consistency is key for me. I do have things planned up and lined up going forward in this show to make it a better broadcast for you guys. Hopefully you guys like this format. It's great. It's going to be better. I'm going to have guests, hopefully have co-host here. If you are interested in co-hosting on the show or being on the show or have something interesting going on in your life and you want to promote it, you can always email at me at ziggytalks216@gmail.com. It's at the bottom of your screen right there. So go there, email me, we can discuss that. Looking for people that are conversation easy with conversations, are able to talk, communicate, take a joke, have fun, do something fun, even have a little contest or something like that. But that's down the future road. As of right now, I'm just getting into the works of everything, getting everything down pat, making sure everything is working correctly. Obviously, we had some technical issues at the beginning of this episode, but I did get it fixed, and we are back here, and at least I can finish out the night with an episode that is working, and technically only going to get like a half an episode today, but it's okay. It's the beginning of the podcast, so little hiccups along the way. At least the mic's working now, video's working, quality's working, everything is working right now, so I'm very happy with it. So it's just a little shorter show today. The other one that I'm going to end up deleting, but no audio on that. It is what it is. You win some, you lose some, you learn, you live. So again, I am Ziggy, your host, and this is Ziggy Talks, bringing you different things, talking about artists, different things going around Cleveland. I am Cleveland based, been born and raised here. So a lot of my conversations are probably going to be localized, things around here. I can do video interviews also. So, if I find somebody that is in a different state that's going on, somebody gets to that point where I'm talking to people in different states and stuff like that, I can still do video conference calls through my live stream. I do use StreamYard.com. If you are or trying to start a podcast yourself, you can go to StreamYard.com. They are very great. Everything is pretty much laid out for you. Simplest format is great. You don't have to do anything with any of your social streamings or anything like that. It is all done straight through StreamYard, so you don't have to go to YouTube to start the stream or go to Facebook Live, which that's another thing that I discussed on the first part of this episode that you will never hear because the audio was not working, was I do have Facebook Live working now. So I'm not just streaming on YouTube, I'm also streaming on Facebook, which I'm excited for. So I think that comment from my aunt actually came in through Facebook. So I am getting comments showing up to me in live time from both Facebook and YouTube. So either one of those platforms that you are on, you can feel free to talk to me at any point in time. You can just text or you can comment into there and I will see that comment, be able to show it up on the screen just like this, because I like this comment. Love your setup. And I'm so appreciative of everybody that comes in here. It's a fun time, just making the best of every situation that I can. So we're working towards making this show a better podcast and seeing where it goes in the future. Do have a couple things lined up, reached out to a few different people that I would like to have on here, and excited for what the next few weeks bring me, because this is my second episode and I can only get better from here. But I do enjoy it. Unfortunately, this is going to seem like a short episode because I did start at 6, but when I came back, I noticed that the audio wasn't working and was told by somebody that the audio wasn't working on my other one, so I had to stop that stream and come back and start a new one with the audio that actually works this time. So I'm happy about that. All right. Man, it's been a stressful day. I've just been getting through it. But I'm smiling and getting through the day, and I'm excited to be here because this takes out of my day, takes my boring day and turns it into at least a little bit eventful. I get to talk and express myself and use this as an outlet to communicate with people and just have conversations and get out there and talk to people. I want to talk about little things you can do around Cleveland if you are Cleveland based, I guess you can say. If you have Cleveland a Cleveland address on your license or your ID, couple things you can do is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is actually free to anybody with Cleveland residence. If you have Cleveland residence, you can get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I believe it was 10 years when I heard about it. It's been a couple of years now, so I'm guessing that anybody in Cleveland knows about that, but that's always nice. You can get into some of the museums in Cleveland for free during the week. I know that the zoo is free on Mondays, so check that out if you are Cleveland based. Just fun things to do around Cleveland. I loved growing up here. I love the culture that's around here. I love the local music, local art. Every year I make sure to make it to the Ingenuity Festival. It is one of my favorite art festivals I've ever been to. To a couple local ones and stuff like that, but the Ingenuity Festival is one of the best. And hopefully I get more updates on that. That should be coming up here very shortly. Hoping to get maybe some artists that are working there, some artists that I might be able to do interviews with or do more promoting for the Ingenuity Festival, because that is one of my favorite festivals and I enjoy it. So look forward to talking more about that or getting some guests in here talking about that. I do have a couple people that might come on in the next few weeks. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Hopeful for a couple people to sit in, have conversations with, go from there, see how everything's going, and see if I can progress this further. It's getting better and better. I'm liking the setup and everything that's going on so far. I like it. I like the engagement. I like the way it looks. It's bright in here. Still working on the lighting system and getting everything the way I want. I like the colors. It's a little bright. I do look a little Casperish. I swear I'm a lot darker tan, and then those lights are making me look right now. But I don't know. I'll fix them. I'll figure it out some way or another. I will figure it out, and I will get this podcast running. I do like having the background music. It does help that I'm not it cuts into that just quietness. So anytime I'm not talking or anything like that, it's nice to have that kind of have fun. Woo! But we did make it. We did make it to our second episode, and I'm very happy to have everybody here. Please make sure you do like, subscribe, hit that notification button so you get notified when I am going live. It will come up as Jeff is going live coming soon. I'm learning to use this program. I got more into it, more invested into the streaming program that I am using, and it seems to be working a lot better now. There's more that I can do. As far as my intros and outros, I can add them straight to my screen, which I'm very grateful for, and everything seems to be working better. That I invested a little more into it. Took a little time to learn how to use certain aspects of this streaming platform, which is great. So there's different things I can do as far as like at the bottom of the screen, you see Ziggy Talks 216 at gmail.com. That's how you can hit me up. I can also, add 7686 designs at gmail.com if you want to hit them up to get something custom made, a custom shirt. I think it's called an easel. That's like the painting easel. I believe that's right. I'm not 100% sure if I got that right. Might be named something else. But get a picture easel. I know she's making those. Very detailed work. She does sublimation and it comes out great. The detail that you get, the vibrant colors, everything. So like this background, see how clear that looks? That's pretty much what that sublimation does. It looks great. It comes out great. So check them out. Check us out at facebook.com/7686designs. We post there a lot of times, different things coming up. Like we just had Father's Day, Mother's Day, Pride, teacher appreciation, a little bit of everything. So different events coming up. You can look at designs. We come up with designs. I'm pretty good at making designs for different occasions, or at least finding designs that will work for the company. So please support local business. I'm always looking to support local business. So if you have a local business or you know somebody with a local business that might be interested in being sponsored by my show, make sure you reach out to them. Let them know what my show is. It's called Ziggy Talks. You can reach me at ziggytalks216 at gmail.com for any inquiries about sponsorships. If you want to support the show, also hit me up there with different things that I can tell you about how to support the show. This thing is on, Gary. Is this Gary from Lime Cooler? My brother told me he told you about the show and showed you it, so thanks for stopping by. I believe it's you. Probably you. I'm guessing it is. I don't know very many Garys, so thank you for stopping in. I think this thing is on. But yeah, so local businesses, make sure you are supporting them. 7686 Designs at Facebook, 7686designs at gmail.com for any inquiries about anything you might want, custom, anything like that. Very good company. Check them out. I have the details on the screen so you guys can get that all looked at. If you have custom shirts you want, custom tumblers, cups, anything, you name it, we got it. Yep, that is Gary. Well, welcome, Gary. My brother's not on today. He didn't stop in and say hi today, which usually he does. Not very eventful. Like I said, I'm just starting off, so just getting in the groove of things, making sure everything's set up. Did have technical issues with the audio on the first half of this broadcast today, but hopefully it gets better in the future. I figured out what was wrong and I fixed it, so I shouldn't have that issue going on or going into the future. Close something up. Unfortunately, I'm not there yet. I'm not getting rid of any. It took me a couple of weeks just to set this room up, to get it looking the way it does, which isn't great, but it is set up this way. I'm not going to blow this room up. But you never know. You never know. In the future, I might tape some things that I can use in the streaming service. I am able to add videos and add stuff to my stream. So if I tape something outside of the studio, I'm able to upload it to here so you guys will be able to see stuff like that. So if I have local artists on or anything like that, or musicians, if I go to see a band and take video, as long as I get their permission to broadcast it, In the future, I will have videos from concerts or just on-site interviews that I can add on to my broadcast, or to my podcast. So, like I said, this is going to be every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. I might do pre-recordings in the future. As of right now, I'm going to do everything live because I have the time to do it and I want to do it. I want to get that consistency there so everybody is in and able to watch and knows that it's going to be on when they want to tune in. It's going to be on the days that I said it was, at the times I said. I'm not going to be late. I'm going to make sure I'm on time every day. So consistency is key for me. I do have a couple feelers out there, like I said, for people that are hopefully going to be on this podcast shortly in the next few weeks. Got some people that I have in mind that I've already talked to and that are looking and bringing Mushroom Head. Probably not Mushroom Head. I mean, there's a possibility that I still know a couple people that I can reach out to and get on from Mushroom Head, but Mushroom Head has so many band members that it's just. But I think Stitch is still in Mushroom Head, so that is somebody I can possibly reach out to in the future. So you never know. I mean, like I said, there is a couple local artists that I have already reached out to that I'm friends with in the scene. I used to work at the Agora back in the day, so I do have some connections on some local bands that some people might know, but some people might not. And that's the whole point of this podcast, is to promote local artists and stuff like that. Just painting stuff too, and local artists that are just out there. I want to broadcast and promote our local everything, basically. So stumbling over my words because I'm still trying to think about what to talk about. But yeah, and Friday, hopefully, I already got a couple things lined up of what I'm going to be talking to. Janitor from Jolly Lake. That dude is probably not alive anymore. But Friday, I do have a little bit more, hopefully, structure to the podcast. Like I said, the first couple of episodes here were more based, making sure that cameras were working, the audio was working, the lighting was right, everything was set up correctly, so I can get this out and start making this, because you got to start somewhere. You can't just, have everything in line and well prepared right off rip. You got to learn to make things work. So that is where I'm at. I'm at the learning stage. All this is brand new to me. Editing, cutting videos, doing things like that is all brand new to me. So with that being said, I am learning. It is getting better as the episodes come along. Being my second episode, I'm very happy for it. Everything is looking great. I am going to change the lighting up a little bit. I think I look a little too Casperish, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it is what it is. There it is. There's a laugh track. So I got a laugh track. All right, with that being said, we are coming to an end of our podcast today here for Wednesday. Thank you for tuning in, everybody that did tune in. I appreciate it. My name is Ziggy. This is Ziggy Talks. I am your host, Ziggy. Also, shout out to 7686 Design. If you are looking to get something customized, you want a shirt, go check them out on Facebook at facebook.com/7686designs, or email us personally at 7686designs@gmail.com. That way, if you have something you want, you have an event coming up that you need shirts for or anything like that, make sure to check it out. Go check it out. Email us with any inquiries, any questions. If you are interested in contacting me, if you know anybody that might want to sponsor an episode, somebody that's interested in being on a podcast, somebody that has the energy and wants to do a podcast with me, guest artists, local bands, anything like that, if you have any information, any information or want to be on future broadcasts with me, tell them they can reach out to me at Ziggy Talks 216 at gmail.com. If you want to sponsor this podcast or be a sponsor of this podcast, hit me up there for all details and everything like that. We can talk more. Ziggy Talks 216 at gmail.com. At the bottom of your screen right there, you can see that scrolling across. But with that being said, we have reached the end of another episode. I thank you guys so much for tuning in, and sorry that we had the technical difficulties at the beginning of this episode. Sorry, it's going to be a short one, about 45 minutes, if that, from when I got started with the audio working. The other one's probably just going to be taken off of there because, well, I don't want something that's just somebody talking and with no audio, so it's not fun. But again, I appreciate you guys tuning in today, and I will see you guys Friday at 6 p.m. Thank you for watching Ziggy Talks. You guys have yourself a wonderful day. Let's get out of here. Have a good one.
Ziggy Talks. Thanks for joining me today. Stand out in a crowd and be unique. Bye for now.